Hi everybody, it's Grace again, and I have an addition to my previously posted House of Spells, done with the Graphic 45 Steampunk Spells paper collection. And in my original video, I had forgotten to open the top portion, and actually that was very fortunate because I did not at the time have anything to put in there. So I have had the time now to think of something and complete it, and now I'll show you the attic and what's in it, and let's take a look. This section right here, this album is made out of chipboard. This section here opens up. Have to be aware of the spiders. And you reach in and you pull this out like this. And this is, let's put it over here, is a little chipboard graduated mini that has a binding, the cinch binding, but unfortunately I didn't have one that was wide enough. So what I did is I closed the, I think it's a 1.25 inch or something like that binding, and I closed it as much as I could, and then I just laced it up and tied it and allowed it to be a little larger than it actually was. So this is the album that I made to go inside of my little attic. So I'm going to go through it and show it to you. Let me just get this moved in, and I'll show you here. There, is that about right? Yeah. Okay, so I started with a tiny little section here, and when you open that, it has a little pocket. I have to hold this, and this goes in, and you can write something on that and tuck it behind the stamps of Dr. Dread and I'm Afraid. And then here I bumped it up with some chipboard on the edge dies, Tim Holtz on the edge dies, and made it a real thick section there. And then I have a little black cat booklet here, and that tucks right in there. And then this opens, and here's one of the ephemera pieces from the collection, and it just is hinged there. And on this side have the on the edge gears. And here I made a Steampunk Spells booklet for that pocket. And here's another one of the ephemeras that has one of these little tags inside of this pocket. And I hinged the pocket, get in there. Come on, I can't see. There. And it's hinged, so you can put a picture in here as well. On this side is the Tim Holtz clock, and there's a little pocket here with a little booklet, and it tucks right behind the clock. And then use some of the little banners here and did a flip-up page here, and it flips again. And then there's a little owl pocket here. Just fussy cut one of the owls out and put them in there. And then we have this is part of the 6x6 collection. Punched out some of the movers and shapers gears here and glued them on. And then this is a little pocket here that you can tuck something in. And again, I've used the clock, and I embossed, silver embossed the hands of the clock. to shortly after midnight. And then I put a little bit of glitter on this and made a little booklet out of it. And that goes right in there like that. And let's see, I'm not even in center, am I? Okay. Well, it's probably going to move anyway. And then I have this page, and I added some of the Tim Holtz wings here and made them a little more gold with some Gilder's paste. And I edged this, and then this flips up like this. And there's bats and more bats. And again, the gears. And here's a little booklet of spells with some little peel-offs here. And made that little booklet. And then this one, I put a little magnet in here so that this opens and this opens for a picture, or one larger one and two smaller ones, and then it just stays closed there. And another sort of clock pocket, and this is one of the stamps from the collection, and I just made a booklet here, and that tucks in right there, or this. And then we have this page, which I used a magnet here as well, so this comes up and down. There's a gold embossed key that my daughter had sent to me, and then I made this little trifold and stamped it on the back. And this little guy I cut out of the paper and glossy accented. And then this is a piece of the little not chipboard, but cardstock pop-outs. And then there's this, and this is one of the pieces, and added a charm, and that opens. And this, wanted to make sure I could see the boot here. I love the boot. Then we have, oh, this is my favorite page. This is really my favorite page. I love this page. So this page, oops, kind of stuck there. Make sure I can see all this. This page has one of the collection pockets over here, and it comes out like that. And then this flips up, and there's also a pocket back here. You can stick a picture or whatever you want in there. This is Mr. Seymour Bones. This goes back in here. And then I made this little trifold. Oh, it's a booklet, I'm sorry. It's a 3-page booklet. And just added one of the flowers and layered the papers. Some cardstock. Put that on there. And then the last page have the balloons, and again the magnet, and this you can put something under. This flips up once and twice, and then you can put a picture, slide a picture in through the top there. And here's another one of the pockets with a little tag in it. Flips out for a picture. This created a pocket, and here is the last of the booklets. You can top load a photo into here. This has a magnet right here. And then these open and are stamped with the owls and bats and spiders. More owls, bats, and spiders. That's what it's all about. So that goes right in there. And that's the last page. And that's the little addition that I have to my house of spells. And I think it just filled the attic up perfectly. And because it is a rather large compartment there, and it fits right back in there. And I want to thank you very much for watching and all your wonderful comments on YouTube and on Graphic 45's Ning site. I've just been overwhelmed. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.